Here are the free PlayStation Plus games for July 2023. Starting off with the first one, we got Alan Wake. Now, this one kind of reminded me a little bit of like Silent Hillish, a little bit like Evil Dead. It's kind of hard to really pinpoint it, but basically, you start off the story with a cutscene where you hit a hitchhiker.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
And then from that point forth, you just seem to get haunted by him. He just keeps on appearing, keeps on chasing you.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder?
Now, I'm not 100% sure if the entire story is going to be revolving around that one hitchhiker, but so far the gist of the story I got was we're trapped in a nightmare. If anything, this game has really sick cutscenes.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
And genuine moments of terror.
Follow the light.
Now, for some reason, I think light is like your best friend in this. You get health from it, you can attack things with it. I guess it's helping you. Who knows, maybe we're the ones dying and we're going to the light.
Flashlight toward you and burn the darkness away.
Anyway, number 2 we have Endlings. Now, I didn't really get to play this for too long, but from what I gathered, you are playing as a fox. Your forest home is burning down, you escape that, and then I'm pretty sure I ended up picking a different puppy to play as. So I don't know if she dies or he dies. I think it's a she. I don't know if she dies and you start playing as one, but I didn't really play beyond that. But either way, it was kind of a unique way for the game to be. It's kind of like side-scrolling, but then at the same time, it still is three-dimensional. Because at some points you have to like change directions and stuff, and then the whole map rotates. It's kind of weird. Either way, beyond the forest, you immediately met with like all sorts of dangers of the outside world beyond the forest, and then this is the part I was talking about where you had to choose a puppy. Either way, this game doesn't look half bad, but moving on to number 3 and a surprising one, Call of Duty Cold War. I didn't really have to leave this cutscene in because the game's pretty self-explanatory, but I thought I might leave it in just to show you like how crazy like the hair in this scene is for starters. Like it looks pretty damn realistic.
What have you done?
Did you get the package?
We've lost 2 teams since you went dark. Old war footage is the last thing on my mind right now.
Watch it. Watch the tape. Then tell me I'm wrong.
How did you get hold of this?
A friend in the KGB. A late friend.
Germans and Russian friends?
Yeah, some of us do.
Что бы там ни было, счетчик у Гейгера это не запись.
What the hell is that?
That is why you needed to see the tape. The machine.
Эй, ты, забудь там! Сдавайся! Сдавайся, сказал!
Anyway, I actually had tons of fun on this, played it for ages. Started playing the Dead Ups Arcade 3 first person view, which is kind of wacky to me because I've only ever played it in like bird's eye view. Got pretty decently like high round, and I don't know, I was really enjoying it, but then as you do, I slipped up. Beyond the traditional zombies, this is kind of what I wanted to play it for anyway, was the zombies. Obviously there's multiplayer and campaign as well, but beyond that there was the Outbreak Survival, which is like a whole different version of it. I think they tried to implement this a little bit in like the Call of Duty Mobile zombies, but it didn't really work out or something, I don't know. But basically you land, you loot, you can take your time. It's on level 1 at the moment, so like round 1. And I think this whole world remains on round 1 until you complete the objective. And then I think you gotta like crack an anomaly or something. Excuse the truck in the background. Something crazy about this also was the fact that there's vehicles and stuff. I've never seen this in a zombie, so it was pretty cool. Anyways, as well as introducing a whole bunch of new stuff to zombies, it does keep the core fundamentals of zombies, of killing zombies, dropping things like max ammos and stuff. You might recognize this thing from the map launch, or I think it was Ascension or something. I can't remember what it was, but basically you get to launch that a bunch of times, and then you can pack a punch after a while when you feel the rocket. There's also this pretty cool thing, which is just like a trial, and then when you complete the trial, you can open the box up there for loot. I'm not 100% sure like the odds of the loot from this, if it's any better than normal tests, but it seemed decently better. In fact, the gun that I got from it, I think it had 3 times on it, and it was just like a decent all-round weapon. Of course, I then made my way to the objective.
When fired, the Disruptor satellite will breach the dark ether and draw out an Apex HVT.
You are authorized to terminate the HVT, Strike Team. Containment wants him dead, not alive.
Picking up enemy contacts near you. Hunt them down.
Connection established. Systems nominal. Locking target. Initiating firing sequence. Firing in 3, 2, 1.
So I thought this was pretty damn cool. It's like a mini boss fight for the objective.
Strike Team.
Pretty damn cool. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you see that thing on Shadows of Evil. Well, like I said, I'm not 100% sure about that. Either way, it's wacky. Anyway, there's like stages to this where it keeps running away and like spitting zombies at you to fight, and then I made the mistake of shooting these guys. I don't think I needed to. Either way, it's like that crazy transit lady, but different. That's another thing about this. There's just so many different types of zombies now that it's just like crazy to keep up with. It's cool. Oh, another thing too, you can just like straight load in to these zombie maps with like a chosen class from like Warzone type of thing, but like I think you can only carry one gun and one ability to start off with. But still pretty damn cool. You can like customize it and stuff. Also, these big dudes, they kind of made it like more of a challenging combat experience. You know, they just like shooting crappy lasers at you and take a ton to take down. Either way, I eventually did take them down, and then the objective made its way back to me, which was surprising, because I thought that it ran away from me. But I guess eventually it will attack you if you don't chase it.
He's on the move. It's leaving an energy trail. Follow it.
Anyway, this was tons of fun chasing this thing around the map and shooting all the zombies it leaves behind.
Apex HVT down, Major. Our work is done here.
Another good kill, strike team. That'll send a message.
Anyway, now that I've done the objective, you get the choice when you get this anomaly thing activated. You can upgrade your stuff. I think this is like armor. You can upgrade to higher levels, which is pretty cool. Kind of like back-punching your armor, if you will. I didn't end up actually buying that though. I don't really need it. And then you got Pack-a-Punch, looking wacky as hell. And I think this perks. Yeah, there it is. This is like a multiple perk machine. It's cool. Anyway, you can get yourself like set up for the next round, and then you have the choice through this to either proceed by teleporting to a new area and then it'll become level 2, or straight extraction. I chose extraction.
Weaver, this is strike team. Send Hilo for exfil.
Chopper en route for extraction. Good work out there.
Hurry it up. Omega Force is at location. The area is too hot to proceed with evac. Pop them up, strike team.
Frag the infected hostile. Shut out.
Much obliged, strike team.
Anyway, I feel like leaving that in there because that was just nuts. Can't imagine what level 2, 3, and 4 would be like. Anyway, these are all free with PlayStation Plus July 2023. Get them while you can. Even if you don't want them, just add them to your library anyway to keep the collection going, you know what I mean? Like maybe one day you'll want to play them.